Dear audience, today we want to present you our new game named Anti-disinformer. The main plot of the game is that in a world where truth is replaced by distortion and censorship, a group of like-minded people begins an information resistance. Their mission is to expose fake news and destroy the maze of disinformation that hinders access to the truth. At the beginning of the game, the player is given an information bubble symbolizing media isolation and the influence of disinformation. The bubble is filled with false statements that must be cleared. To clear these statements, we have special cards and cards combinations. If the level of disinformation is not reduced to 0 within the allotted number of moves 4 till 5, the player loses. Now, you can click wherever you want to start playing the game. Now, let's have a look on the game's interface. Here we can see the cards, which show 4 types of countermeasures against disinformation: audio content, media content, information analysis, and information protection. You can use the Alt button to zoom the card. In the down left and right corner, we have the card desk that distribute or distort cards. There is also an information button which shows us the information about cards combinations and their additional effects. Here you can have a look what kind of special effects do the combinations have and the level of their damage. You can turn on and turn off this information button using the tab key. Now we can put cards on the playing field. In the upper right corner, we see the maximum amount of cards we can put in one turn. And now we can see the amount of swaps and turns we have. Using the button and turn, we end our turn and cause damage to our disinformation. If we don't like the card that we have, we can choose them and swap. So now we are going to win the first level of our game. On the second game level, our bubble becomes a little crushed. Our bubble has 4 stages, and on each stage we reduce the amount of disinformation in our text. Here we can see the first combination. Now we're going to win the level number 2. Now here is the third level, and it is more complicated, so our task is to use as many combinations as we can in order to win the level. We can use combinations of 2, 3, 4, and 5 cards. In this case, we didn't score enough damage to our disinformation bubble. That's why we lost the level. The game is over. When we click on the screen, we can start the game from the beginning. And when we press the escape key, there opens a menu where we can exit or resume the game. And now, let's have a look at card combinations. The first is Echo of Truth, that gives us additional 20 points to our damage. Now we have the next combination, Iron Argument. It causes also additional 20 points of damage. The combination Chain of Trust gives us plus 50% of additional damage until the end of the turn. The next combination, Expert Approach, restores swap charges. The combination digital sentry gives us an extra turn. The next combination, Protocol of Justice, gives all played cards deal double damage. The combination Fortress of Facts gives us double combination damage. The combination All-Seeing Eye of Truth restores turn and swap charges to Mox. The combination Public Resonance gives plus 1 card to maximum amount of playable cards. The combination Absolute Info Immunity gives us plus 1 card to maximum hand size of cards. The card combination Cybernetic Vigilance gives plus 100% additional damage until the end of the game. The card combination Media Justice gives additional plus 20 points to the damage. Thank you for your attention.